So I've got some explaining to do. I lost a bet with my wife, and that's why you heard that ridiculous song at the beginning of this video. We just had a bet, and if I lost, her prize was she could choose whatever music she wanted at the beginning of my video. So there you go. That's what she chose. So anyway, let's get into it. We've got some teams on bye this week. You have Miami, New England, Pittsburgh, and Seattle. So obviously some of you are going to be looking for some spot starters. I know I am. So let's start with quarterbacks first. As you guys saw, Michael Vick got smashed. Just all types of stuff. I think he's got like a hairline fracture, some broken ribs. Definitely not going to play next week. It'd be crazy if he did. It's not going to happen. Especially, it hurts for him to even throw. So Kevin Cobb is back in there. I would grab him if he hit the waiver wire. If you need some help at the QB position, he's probably not going to last long if he's already gone. Put in your waiver bid if you need to. But that's the grab. I'm watching Ryan Fitzpatrick. Kind of interesting how he did against the New York Jets. He did fairly well. He didn't throw for a ton of yards, but still got 2 in the end zone, ran 1 in. I mean, against the Jets, that's not shabby. Did better than Flacco did. So that's why I'm watching him. Next, spot starter is going to be Max Hall in Arizona. Anderson is just less than appealing, so he's going to get benched. Max Hall, rookie, is going to step in. Going to pull a start, not too bad. So keep an eye on Max Hall. If you're desperate, he's a spot starter for you. Running back, the best pick of the whole video, Ryan Terrain. Go and get him. Portis, he gets banged up all the time. I've been telling you guys this. Ryan Terrain, I believe, was on the watch list last week. He's definitely a grab this week for sure. I'm probably going to use him and play. Like, I have Ronnie Brown out this week, so I'm going to start Ryan Terrain. So there you go. Next huge pickup is Michael Bush. McFadden got dinged up. Bush also is getting some goal line work. Bush is a great pickup right now, especially with the banged up McFadden. You'll see Bush get inserted and get a lot of play time, so he's definitely a grab. Next, everybody saw Foster getting benched for quarter, so if he happens to get hurt, then the guy stepping in is going to be Derek Ward. Looks pretty good, shifty. He's a watch. He's not a grab. He's not a spot starter. Watch Derek Ward there in Houston. Next spot starter is Willis McGahee. He got a little banged up, so keep an eye on the news there. So he may fall out of the spot starter if he's banged up. So he's kind of a watch/spot starter, Willis McGahee. Next, definite spot starter is Mike Bell. LeSean McCoy has a cracked rib. Kind of went under the radar. He tried to play through it for sure, but he's going to get some carries lost. Mike Bell is now healthy. I would be looking at Mike Bell strongly right now as a spot starter. Your next set of spot starters are Chris Ivory and Liddell Betts. I needed an emergency spot starter when I had Pierre Thomas on a lot of my teams, so I went out and grabbed Betts really quick because Ivory was already gone everywhere. And I started Betts, got enough work out of him. So Chris Ivory, Liddell Betts can be, if Thomas is out again, can be your spot starter. Let's move into wide receiver. This guy has been a watch. He's been a spot starter. This is a grab, doggone it. It's Brandon Lloyd from Denver. He is a grab. Pick him up. He's just consistent. Orton looks his way all the time. They've played together previously. It's just, he's so darn consistent. He's impossible not to be a grab. So Brandon Lloyd, a lot of people are letting him slide. Have seen him on a lot of waiver wires, so be happy with that one. Watch Steven Williams. With a new quarterback coming in Arizona, Steven Williams can be somebody, with Preston out. He's starting there. Max Hall may favor them. Maybe they work together a lot. Who knows? Someone to watch, okay? Danny Amendola is another watch. And Rams, he just gets so many targets. I mean, the dude consistently is catching like 4 or 5. But the real story has just been Sam Bradford. I mean, he's just been excellent. Excellent. Looks great. So Danny Amendola, someone I'm watching. I'm also watching Brandon Stokely in Seattle. Seattle went and picked up Brandon Stokely. The Mike Williams, Branches, all been underwhelming. Honestly, Seattle's just been underwhelming. So, Brandon Stokely, he's someone I'm watching. Again, I like to watch some of these guys. And finally, a spot starter is Kenny Britt. He's just seeing the end zone. He's coming around. He was a little bit too chunky and slow at the beginning of the season. He's kind of dropped that. He's really getting focused. Kenny Britt is a spot starter at this point. The consistency is nice. Finally, a tight end. I don't have any grabs. I'm watching Ben Watson quietly putting up numbers. It's really hard for me to want to play any Cleveland Browns besides Hillis. All other Browns are just so spotty. Maybe Cribbs, I'd start him, but Ben Watson, someone to watch. Joel Dreesen is the next one. Owen Daniels has been a bust. So, Joel comes in, looks pretty good, puts up good numbers. Is he going to do that again next week? I don't know. I'm going to watch him. But someone you should keep your eye on. Lastly, spot starter is Brandon Pettigrew. Quietly just consistent, okay? And with Sean Hill, I'm hoping when Stafford gets back, that consistency. He's a big target and can be used in a spot start type situation through these bye weeks, through any injuries, through an underperforming tight end. That's really it. I'm Hatty from HattyWaiverWireGuru.com. Email me, HattyWaiverWireGuru at HattyWaiverWireGuru.com. I'll email you back. I email everybody back, so you can email me, and happy to answer you. If you're looking for trophies, check out the site. And another thing we're doing that's really cool, I'm not making any money off this. I just like doing it, and I want you to join me. I've got it up on my website. It's fantasylive.com. We have some Hatty Waiver Wire Guru leagues. They just do some really cool stuff. You get 20 minutes and you're 7 players in, 7 players out, and there's 4 rounds. So you got like the 1 o'clock, the 1:30, the 2, the 2:45. You get 20 minutes, you're just subbing. You can put a QB in, another one gets in the red zone, you put another QB in. It's just great. I got a video on my site. Watch it. I just think it's a lot of fun. Again, full disclosure, I'm not getting anything from these guys. I just like it, and I want you to compete with me. They're making leagues for me. They've been really cool about it. And that's it. Hope you have a nice week in week 5. Definitely run out and get terrain. Definitely get terrain. That's a great pickup. All right, later.